breaking news coming in. Dhankar is the new VP. 528 votes for Jagdeep Dhankar, as well as Margaret Alva getting 182. Invalid votes is 15. So Margaret Alva's votes not even touching the 200 mark. A huge margin between the votes as far as Jagdeep Dhankar as well as Margaret Alva is concerned. Close to 350 votes gap between the two. Very, very significant. So it's been a landslide victory really for the new Vice President of India. Jagdeep Dhankar is officially the new Vice President. That is in fact the information that has come in over here. 15 votes invalid. So a huge chunk of votes that are invalid. If you add to it the fact that over 40 MPs of the TMC did not vote, they abstained from this vote. That's of course a huge loss that's seen as far as the opposition numbers are concerned. So very, very important election. Of course, it's not something that's really a surprise given the huge numbers of political parties that have been voting in favor of Dhankar. But let's quickly get in a word. Samya, any responses coming there from on ground? Because now the word is out. Dhankar has won the election. He is to be the next Vice President.
वहाँ पे एंट्री नहीं होगी तो सारा मूवमेंट अगर यहाँ पे होगा.
Well, I think Samya is not able to hear us there. We'll try and reconnect with her very quickly. We'll also try and connect with Srinjoy, who's getting us all the updates live from Parliament as far as the counting is concerned, because very, very significant. All right, Samya is back with us. Samya, very, very clear victory for Jagdeep Dhankar. It's a landslide victory. 528 votes for Jagdeep Dhankar, 180 votes for Margaret Alva, 15 invalid votes.
Absolutely, Madhav, and this is something in unexpected lines. We were expecting around Dhankar to secure around 515 plus votes, and he secured 528 votes right now, and he was clearly looking at victory even before the electoral results were declared. But what is interesting is that the opposition candidate Margaret Alva was expecting close to 200 votes, but that has come down to 182. Of course, it appears that TMC abstaining from the entire process seemed to have.
So has cross-voting happened? That's a big question. Let me take that question across to Srinjoy. Srinjoy, with Margaret Alva not even touching 200 votes, the big question is, has there been cross-voting of about 15 to 20 votes?
Well, that could well be. From people in Rajasthan or people who were close to him, some of the Jats who were could well have voted for Jagdeep Dhankar. Nobody really knows, but you would expect that a few votes would have been cast to the other side. This was widely expected. But the point is, the margin is so huge that it doesn't really matter except as a moral victory. Because here is someone who's got at least 515 plus votes, maybe 520 votes. On the other hand, Margaret Alva, a very distinguished politician with only 200 votes or less. So there's a huge margin. There's a huge margin, and clearly as a result of that, there is no comparison. If there have been a few votes that have been cast, if there have been a few cross votes, well, very good. It is entirely possible. That happened during the presidential election, and it could well have happened this time as well. The important point is Jagdeep Dhankar has won a very, very big win. And it's such a big win that there is almost no candidate who was even close to him. Can you imagine someone getting 520 of the 780 odd votes and defeating someone who's got only about 190 votes? So it's a huge win and a huge margin. And everything clearly was done by the NDA and its friends to ensure that this big win happened. So it's a big, big win, and naturally many congratulations to Mr. Dhankar, who will be the next Vice President of India.